Well, it's taken 5 years, but we are here in the Football League. We've got our first game today against Rotherham, and not surprisingly, the media has predicted us to finish 24th. I'll also show you how hard it was to get players in. But anyway, let's go and check it out. It's going to be fun. Hi guys, Woody here, welcome back, episode 19 of the Road to Glory save with Chatham Town. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go on, subscribe, do yourself a favour, treat yourself, you'll enjoy it. And hit that like button as well. Here we are guys, in the Sky Bet League 2. Our training facilities and everything is still absolutely awful. As you can see here, we are still positioned, media prediction 25th. And Ben Cooper is our captain. Our key player is Joel Burgess. You'll meet him soon. Let's go and have a look. Finances wise, we have still got a little bit of money. It's about £500, so we could bring in another player. We are still $500,000 in debt. It's kind of been a constant with us. Hopefully trying to get a bit more money now that we are in League 2 and kind of, at least get that bank balance back to zero. So it is all about bravely fighting relegation this season and just being competitive in all the cups. And apparently they're pleased that I've repaired the club's financial damage. It's weird because it was my fault in the first place. Where are we? We'll look at the schedule quickly. We played a few friendlies. We didn't lose any, which is great. Got Rotherham today in the first game, as I said, and you won't see me, but I'll do the Wickham game as well, which is an interesting first start. We do have a Medway derby, I should say, against Gillingham, which would be an interesting one. I'm not sure if we'll come back for that. We'll figure that out at a later date, but it is all about the transfers. So that's why I'm going to show you the staff first. We actually have a really, really good staff. So we're just slightly down. We're second on goalkeeping and third on mental. Mental? Is that mental? Yeah, mental. Analyzing data is a bit low, as is physio and sports scientist, but looking really good on the coaching front, which is great. Right, all right, we're getting into the transfers now. I've got a few players here that I'm still trying to get in, a couple of loans, but the main ones that have come in, I don't think anyone came towards the end of last season, and I don't think anyone left that you didn't know about. So the players out. They are Miles Sona. He is left to go to York on a free, and Alfie Payne has left on a free to go to Kettering. Yes, Captain Alfie Payne. He's not good enough to play League 2, unfortunately, so he is dropped back down to the National League North. After a really good season for us last year, but I didn't think he was going to make it, and he was on a lot of money. Now he's not on any money. Okay, sure, weird. Anyway, we have brought in a total of 6 players. The first one is Adam McCarthy. He was on loan from Coventry last year. He is back on loan this year. He averaged a tick under 7 with 33 appearances for us. Appearances. I think he is going to do a good job in that defensive midfielder role, which, yeah, he's good. I like him. Retransferring is a Benedict Obilor. He is a Nigerian England central defender. Now, I like this kid. He looks pretty good. He's got some decent height on him, 185. His determination is low, which is a little bit of a sore point, but he's 3 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Has good tackling of 15. I like his work rate and his teamwork. He's come from Tottenham on a free. Darren Lord is coming from QPR. He is on loan. He can play on both wings and up front as a striker. Once again, I like his physicals here for the speed out wide, and he does have some decent dribbling and finishing as well, and a good little flair player. So on loan from QPR, hasn't played a professional game yet, but 3-star current ability as well. Joel Burgess, who is kind of tipped as our star player. He is 4 stars at the moment. He can play in that central midfield and behind the striker, which I always say that, we never play someone there, but once again, some nice all-rounded stats, a lot in double figures. His physical here looks pretty good. We're also a professional club. That happened. I forgot to mention we're professional, obviously, because Football League and all that. Will Huffer has joined us on a free transfer. He is a former Leeds youth player who has then knocked around a bit in the lower leagues, was at Stalybridge for quite a while, playing fairly decent. He has come in to us as a backup, which is good. He's not bad. Not bad. He's a good backup. A little bit of experience with him as well, which is good. And the last one is Josh Dawudu. Josh Dawudu. He is a right back. He is fast. Either one. He's fast. He's got good fitness, good determination. So I think he's going to do a good job on the on that right hand side for us. And we got him from free from our rival Medway Medway Kent sort of team. Maidstone there, who we have passed in the league. So that's it for signings. It was really difficult, as you can imagine, when you are a really sort of lower rated team in this. I can't. Where is our club? Yeah, see, I mean, look, our reputation is 1.5 stars. 1.5 stars at the moment. It is very hard to sign those players. We've got a wage budget of like 10,000 a week. You have a look at the other clubs in the league. We will do that, and I'll show you. I will show you what I mean. Team detail. Have a look at these ones here. Salary per annum, 428. We're the bottom. The next best is Harrogate, and they spend almost double that. You go and have a look at Rotherham, who we faced in the first out of the season. They're spending 3 million. That's a lot. So they are the transfers in. I'll show you these loans that we're looking to get in. We've got Ben Malone here. He is a Irish left back, centre back. Looking to bring him in his 18. Got some ability there. Another left back or central defender, Ed Emlyn. He is coming in from Birmingham. Hopefully, he looks really good. I like his bravery and his decisions. He's a bit short for a centre back, so he's probably going to be a left back, but his pace isn't great. But unfortunately, he's don't have a lot of options for players. This guy looked really good. Jacob Jacob. He can play centre of defence, midfield, or striker. So I like he can play anywhere down the middle, essentially. And he's played DM and behind the striker and left back. But we're probably going to play him in there. He's got some good physicals. He's determined and he can tackle as well. So hopefully we can get him in. He's supposed to be rated quite highly. Joe DeFreitas, if you remember, he was on loan last year from Luton. They cracked it because I wasn't playing him as a striker. Yeah, alright, chill out. He's playing as a winger, playing really well. We're trying to get a bid in for him. I can't remember if I said a position, but he looks really good. His crossing isn't great, but physically he looks pretty good. And give Wakefield a bit of a rest as well. And the last one we've got here is Yves Manishimwe. Once again, can play all across the front there. And also up the front, he looks pretty decent as well. So, like I said, it's very hard to get some players in, and these are 4 loans that we will be getting in, hopefully. Squad-wise, obviously we've got a lot of players who are still on trial here. Yeah, there's a lot there, but we've already got 2 loans. Actually, we've already got 2 loans. I think we're only allowed 6. Oh, crap, I'll have to fiddle with that. Anyway, still keeping the same tactic up the chats. Still got some of the old heads here. Anderson, Jackson, Sheridan, Mason, Diva Hovland is still here. He is just on a contract at the moment because, Potts, Burgess, Kone, Lord, Wakefield, Lord's a new player. They're all still here. Anyway, let's go and play Rotherham. Alright, here is the team for the game against Rotherham. Unfortunately, Adam McCarthy is suspended, so that's why he's not in that starting lineup. But it is Anderson, Dawudu, Jackson, Sheridan, Mason, Diva Harlan, Burgess, Potts, Kone, Lord, and Wakefield up front. We've got Bennett, Cooper, Akwara, Beckwith, Obilor, and Little on the bench, because that's all the players we have at this point. A lot of defenders. Cooper, who's our captain, he's on the bench, so that's quite funny. Sam Beckwith as well, still with the club. 2.5 stars at the moment. He's kind of, his level is probably National League South or National League, but we'll see how he goes this season. But this is going to be a tough game against Rotherham. We need to give some Squad numbers. Ugh, no. Why can't we have 13? Jamie Gossard's got it. No, you can have 33 as a backup goalkeeper. Josh Dawudu, 12. Okay. Yeah. All right, fine. We'll go with that. Point the finger. We've got nothing to lose here, boys. Let's just show them how good we can be. I'm really hoping Kieran Wakefield can do some good business in this league. Fingers crossed. Rotherham, anyone there that kind of stands out? Tyler Walker. You can't see because my head's in the way, which is probably a good thing. 16 minutes without a highlight. I will take that as Rotherham here. Oh my god. You can't enter a ball. That was terrible. Oh my god, he's hit the post. That was, oh my god, when that encouragement, here's Lord with a corner, whips it in, Jackson gets his head. When that ball went over the defender's head, I was like, Jesus, we are in a lot of trouble, but luckily we recovered well from that, and it is a corner now for Rotherham as the ball goes over the bar there. We're keeping him out. It's been 25 minutes and they haven't scored. They would be the massive favourites to go up at this point. Absolutely massive. But it is 30 minutes in and we've got a good free kick. Here's Burgess, the new signing. Ooh. Could he make it count? No, he couldn't. But still very encouraging. We are going to encourage. The last little bit is that highlight. Just, I don't know what that was. Weirdly ends. Dawudu with a big throw into Wakefield. How will he go? Potts with a header. How will Wakefield go up in the in League Two? It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his goal scoring record ticking over. Potts now, Lord on the ball, whips it in. It is headed away by the Rotherham defence. The right back now to Lord. Dawudu on the ball, crosses in, Wakefield head, Kone, Richard Kone scores Chatham's first goal in the Football League as we go 1-0 up against Rotherham, who are the favourites. Wow, I probably should have watched that highlight. That was a really great start. I mean, good finish to the half. We don't want to concede here. Anderson sees the ball go over. Wow, that is an absolutely brilliant first half. It's pretty even. We've got a little bit of luck there with the Richard Kone goal. Tyler Walker hitting the post early on was a bit of a worry, but excellent, boys. We're done. We're controlling possession. We're playing really well. They're all happy. I'm happy. Beating Rotherham would be amazing. Unfancy Chatham Town. Well, I didn't show you the season preview, but we are like, I mean, yeah, it's worth putting the quid on us to win the league at this point. You'd get a good return. I think like 600 to 1. Anderson tipping the ball over there. It deserved a goal at the end of it. It probably did. It was a good play. Here's Bramwell now with the corner in, and it is headed away by the Chatham Town defence. Oh, that's dusty. That is dusty. Gives a free kick away. Bramwell now whips it, and Anderson just watches it go over. Keeping an eye on the players' fitness this year will be interesting. Obviously, with a bit more training, hopefully they sort of get a bit more natural fitness. But we will have a look here to make a substitution. Lord isn't playing great, so we will bring on Ben Cooper. I've got no one else to bring on. Nobody else to bring on, because unless you're a defender, Dawudu's not playing great, so we're going to bring on Luke Little for him, and we might just leave it like that. So point the finger, go and make me proud. It is only 1-0, but I would take this. 2,727 here away at Maidstone Road. 2,700 here at Maidstone Road. As this game is slightly petering out, we're going to make a change here. We'll take off Burgess and we'll bring off Sam Beckwith. But Chatham Town are shutting Rotherham out here. Their XG suggests that they should have scored a goal and a half. Cooper whips in the corner. Jackson's header. Ben Jackson off the Ben Cooper corner. And there it is. The captain turns provider. Cooper, who's come all the way up the leagues with us. And Jackson's header there goes in the back of the net. And it is Chatham 2, Rotherham 0. 4 minutes left on the clock. What an absolute dominant display here by Chatham Town. Wakefield has had a good game. He got the assist for Kone's goal. Kone now due for Haviland. Potts. Cooper. That would have been great if Ben Cooper had scored that. He scored in every... He could be someone, because he played in the first season with us, he'd be someone who just take all the way up. All the way up. But that is a great start to the season. Curtis Anderson, man of the match, because realistically, as it stands, the XG, like Rotherham played pretty well. We were lucky. We were lucky with our targets. One from a set piece and a bit of a lucky sort of crossover. But, you know, you make your own luck. That was absolutely fantastic. We've got our first win on the board in the Football League. So Joe DeFreitas didn't want to sign for us in the end. Our standing isn't good enough for him. Mate, he played for us last year and we're now in the Football League. Whatever. That's what I was going to say. Let's have a look at the season preview, see what it actually is. Yep, 401 there. I think it might have been 600. I could have been wrong. Who knows? Rotherham are the favourites, though, so we have just put in a huge upset. And this goalkeeper here, I wanted to sign this guy. He didn't want to come to me, unfortunately, because I wasn't paying him that much. I don't know how Notts County have actually signed him, because he's not English. He's just Spanish and Basque. So I don't know how they got a work permit for him, but he is really good, I reckon. He does have a minimum fee release clause. He's already added. We're going to keep an eye on this kid because he could be really good. Really good. Alright guys, I'm going to go away. I'm going to play quite a few games. I might come back for the Gillingham-Tranmere game, I think. You know, a bit of a Medway derby that'll be, Gillingham. Where are they predicted to finish? Oh, this is exciting stuff, isn't it? Mid-table. So, yeah, maybe Gillingham. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you haven't, you're not subscribed to the channel, you've watched all of this, come on. Like I said, do yourself a favour and subscribe because this is high-quality content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.